Hi there, Doug Stewart with IT Creations. On tap today, the Gigabyte R283-Z96 server. This 2U 24-bay platform can be used for networking and as a hybrid private cloud server. There are many different server configurations on this platform, which are of course different SKUs. This specific version is the AAE2. I'll give you a breakdown in just a second. Subscribe, thumbs up, let's get to it. As I said, several slightly different versions. The AAE1, AAE2, AAE3, AAJ1, AAJ2 and AAJ3. And just to reiterate, we have the AAE2 configuration. And here they are. As you can see, they each support different power supply units and varying numbers of NVMe drive bays, with the remainder taken up with SAS-4 or SATA drive types. Oh, and if the platform is maximized for NVMe storage or has storage in the back, that too will affect the number of available PCIe slots. There's also a revision to this system. The first iteration of this platform supported only AMD EPYC 9004 series processors, and then they did a firmware BIOS update to support 9005 series processors. That means codename Genoa, Bergamo, and Genoa X for the 9004 series processors, and Turin for the 9005 series CPUs. And away we go. The front of the system has 24 drive bays, with those 4 bays on the right supporting NVMe drives. In this case, there are 4 read-intensive 960 gigabyte NVMe U.2 drives offering 6,500 megabyte per second read and 1,500 megabyte per second write. Those read-intensive drives are good for big data analytics, web servers and caching, plus content delivery networks. There are also options for 8 and 24 NVMe drive bays. Again, the rest of the bays can be outfitted with SATA or SAS-4 drives. This particular system has a SAS expander board for attaching the supported SAS or SATA drives. And if you want to install SAS or SATA drives, you will need an HD controller. Are you interested in the 24-bay 2U Gigabyte R283-Z96 server? If you are, then for a limited time, you can save up to $500 off a system that's listed, or one that you can configure at IT Creations that's valued at $5,000 or more. That's right. Just click that link, and when you're ready to make a purchase, just mention this video, itcreations.com. The control panel on the left has a few LEDs and buttons, including a reset button, non-maskable interrupt button, then a power on button, ID button, drive status, system status, then LEDs for LAN 1 and LAN 2. To the right, there are 2 USB Gen 1 ports. Around back, the system has dual 1+1 redundant 2,000 watt 80+ platinum power supply units to either side of the chassis. In a nutshell, the other PSU option is dual 1+1 redundant 2,000 watt 80+ titanium PSUs. Above those PSUs to either side are 2 drive cages, each supporting 2.5-inch SATA SAS-4 drive bays for 4 additional drives, bringing the total to 28 external drive bays. The I/O panel in the middle on the bottom of the chassis includes a mini DisplayPort, ID LED, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports, 2 Gigabit Ethernet RJ45 ports for LAN 1 and LAN 2. Lastly, a dedicated RJ45 management LAN port. To the left and right of the I/O panel are OCP 3.0 compatible mezzanine card slots for NICs or even a modular storage controller. Above those are more PCI slots. To manage the system, Gigabyte offers 2 options. The Gigabyte Management Console comes pre-installed on all Gigabyte servers. It provides real-time health monitoring and enables administrators to manage a server or a small cluster of servers remotely by accessing the integrated ASPEED AST2600 Baseboard Management Controller, or BMC. It also allows for monitoring and controlling Broadcom MegaRAID controllers. Next is the Gigabyte Server Manager, which is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. GSM offers several utilities for managing clusters of servers simultaneously over the internet. With GSM Server, you get real-time monitoring, a command line interface, a plugin for use with VMware vCenter, and a mobile app for both Android and iOS operating systems. Removing the cover panel, you can see 4 large fans right behind the backplane with expansion board that provide cooling to the system. A plastic cover panel directs airflow over the CPU and memory module slots. Once removed, there are 2 sockets for those AMD processors I mentioned earlier. But just in case your attention was beginning to fade, AMD EPYC 9004 series with Genoa are standard CPUs, Bergamo with high core counts, and Genoa X with a huge cache to draw on for highly technical workloads. Also 9005 series Turin processors. The configurable thermal design power rating of up to 400 watts or up to 500 watts with optional heat sinks. With 9004 series CPUs, you can get up to 128 physical cores and 256 virtual threads. With 9005 series processors, you can realize a core count of up to 192 physical cores and 384 virtual threads. That last one, the 9965 with 192 cores, also has a TDP of up to 500 watts. So yes, you will need the optional heat sinks. Our platform is configured with two AMD EPYC 9355 Turin CPUs with 32 physical cores and 64 virtual threads each. Those processors are used for demanding data center workloads, like cloud enterprise workloads, data analytics, virtualization, and such. Each processor supports 12-channel memory architecture, and with 12 memory module slots per processor, each memory module sits in its own memory channel for best performance. With 9004 series processors, memory can run at speeds of up to 4,800 megatransfers per second, while 9005 series CPUs will provide memory speeds of up to 6,400 megatransfers per second. Only DDR5 registered DIMM modules are supported. Also on the system board are not one, but 3 slots for M.2 drives. 2 of them are PCIe 3.0x4, and the other one is a PCIe 3.0x2 slot. You will need a storage card to enable the M.2 drives, and heat sinks for those M.2 drives are required to ensure the system doesn't overheat. You could use 2 of those drives to boot the system in a mirror RAID 1 with both drives installed. Best to use the same link width for both drives. The other you could use for firmware updates and such, or just some super fast storage for your cat videos. At the back of the chassis are 4 full-height half-length slots in the PCI risers between the PSUs. Just below those are the 2 OCP 3.0 mezzanine card slots with a PCI Gen 5 x 16 slot. Our system has 2 storage controllers. Those 24 NVMe Bay platform SKUs support an optional grade Super RAID SR1000 or SR1010 card. It can also be outfitted with additional network cards, including Broadcom host bus adapters, Mega RAID controllers, and tri-mode controllers. There are also a few Gigabyte LSI standard and tri-mode cards supported, plus 2 choices for an NVIDIA Bluefield DPU, with one supporting a single port at 200 gigabits per second. Those Bluefield data processing units accelerate networking, storage, and security tasks by offloading and managing infrastructure workloads, freeing up the CPU for application-specific tasks. I do hope you enjoyed this short review of the Gigabyte R283-Z96 server. Short might be subjective in this context. That said, this server does have a lot of options to support your unique business needs. Not to mention the other SKUs for this platform that provides other storage and networking options that might be more appropriate to your business needs. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section below. If you want more information on this system, I placed a few links in the description below, or you can use that one right there. itcreations.com. Until next time, dear viewers, I'm Doug Stuman, and thanks for watching.